He spent the entire week frozen in time hanging above an Iowa Hawkeye at UNIPanthers.com, as it was his hurdling and bruising attitude in the Panthers' effort against the Hawkeyes that told Panther fans he's ready for another big year. Sophomore David Johnson led the Panther offensive attack in rushing and receiving, as his versatility is one of the main reasons why UNI will be a top contender in the MVFC again this season. Panther Sports Talk's Matt Hopper with more.
I love catching the ball. Usually when you're a receiver, you go against the smaller DBs. Except for the running backs, you're going against more bigger guys like linebackers. So I like catching the ball, making big runs.
David Johnson may like to catch the ball out of the backfield, but when it comes to running between the tackles, he is simply one of a kind. The redshirt sophomore from Clinton, Iowa has quickly become a staple for the UNI Panther offense, leading the team in both rushing and receiving.
When I came here, I thought I was going to play receiver, so I worked on him a lot the summer before I got here. So I think that's what really helped me, is going out, just playing catch with whoever, any of my friends, even though if they're not a quarterback, just going to play catch, just getting my hands used to the ball.
To this point in his young career, it has paid off for Johnson, averaging over 60 receiving yards per game this season. But what has really opened the eyes of fans is his hard-nosed power running style and attention to detail.
Such a strong running back. First of all, he squats like 600 pounds, so that's pretty good. And you know, he reminds me of like an Adrian Peterson type. You know, big, physical, and he's got speed and vision. He's pretty much got it all. So I mean, he's just a great asset to have.
He's always a positive guy, ready to run. Runs hard every play. Never have to worry about him taking a snap off because he's tired or something. He's going to give you 100% every play, and he'll just work his tail off for you.
Just got that work ethic that you can't buy it. He works hard. He's not overly emotional and overly out there, hype up guy. He just works hard every day, and I've never seen him not try his hardest.
The 6'3", 214-pounder is now turning heads with that work ethic. Heading into conference play, Johnson has racked up 184 yards on the ground, including 77 against a stingy Iowa Hawkeye defense. Combine Johnson with the multi-talented Carlos Anderson in the backfield, and the Panthers have a storm of brewing.
Oh man, it's really tough on defenses because you don't know what you're going to get. Especially when they put us in the backfield together, they give it to me, you might get lightning. Give it to David, you might get thunder. And he's also secretly really fast, and he can shed a lot of tackles. So, I mean, being on a defense, it'd be pretty hectic looking across the line of scrimmage.
Keeps the defense on their toes. They don't know what's going to happen because they don't know who's going to get the ball, and it really confuses them a lot. I think that's what really helps us, me and him.
And after his breakout performance against Iowa last week, the secret is out. And as David Johnson continues to improve each week, the humble redshirt sophomore will look to pick up his assignments and stay focused.
Just learning how to run better and just listening to coaches, knowing how to block and staying focused.
After racking up nearly 1,300 yards as a freshman, Johnson is well on his way to another big season in 2012, and the Panthers will need every bit of it as defending national champion North Dakota State comes to town this Saturday. I'm Matt Halpert for Panther Sports Talk.